What's up, Treehouse? Coach Dave here, hanging with Coach Mark, and we just want to give you guys a little promo video of things that are coming up. And I want to introduce Mark as he's one of your coaches that just went through an awesome certification program with the functional movement screen, FMS, and he's bringing the whole program to the gym to help us out. And I just was here to talk with him and see what he has to say about it. Mark?
Hey guys, how's it going? Coach Mark. So FMS, right? Functional movement screen. And I want to make sure you guys understand we're doing a screen, not an assessment. Right? We're not looking for a whole bunch of answers. We're trying to break down all your movements into the simplest forms. Right? So we're going to take stuff you've learned as a baby, crawling around, lunging, climbing on things, breaking down those really simple patterns to see if we can find any flaws. When you look at it, test looks really simple. But it's designed that way so that if you do have a flaw, it really stands out. So we can take those patterns, correct them, prescribe movements, have you guys work over here on the wall. You really see improvements in your overhead squat, lunging, a lot of body weight movement stuff, and build that onto more complex skills like our snatch, clean and jerk, things like that.
Very cool. Yeah. So let me expand on that slightly.
Sure.
So say you're in the gym, you're getting trained, you're working with your coach, and you have a shoulder mobility problem. Where, we're saying get your shoulder blade back and get your ears through and get in this locked out position, and you know you're not able to get there, and you're forward slightly, and you're struggling, right? And then you end up developing some sort of like chronic shoulder thing that's going on. A simple screening to figure out what's firing, what's not firing, how to get some prescribed a little bit of extra workload just to fix some of those movement patterns so that you can maximize your training and improve. That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean, you guys might have a great overhead squat. Everything's moving fine, you got a pretty decent weight on, and you're feeling confident. You may not know you're compensating one side for the other, and all you're really doing is reinforcing a bad habit. That might not be up to you right now. 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you don't know if that's going to catch up. Is something going to show up? You're going to have a little pain in your back. Is that going to translate over to the shoulder? I really want to work with you guys, find out now, is there a problem at the base level? Is something we need to fix, something we need to address? If not, that's great, everything's working fine. But if we can find a little problem, fix it, you guys will be better off in the long run.
Very cool. So, a little bit more on that. So what happens if I have really good movement patterns, which I do, and I'm getting my, how often should I have a screening, and is it beneficial if I have perfect movement patterns now to have a screening?
For sure, because if you're moving fine now, naturally you're going to increase weight, you're going to increase that intensity. You don't know if something's going to change after training at that level. So I would say, once a year, reassess your patterns. That's a great way to start.
Good. And this is a good way for me as a coach and all the coaches to be able to refer over to someone that's specializing in this stuff, so that we get to maximize. We get to maximize our results with you. Give you the most. You can get prescribed stuff back where you're actually working on all your weaknesses, and then it allows us to keep moving forward with your training.
Yeah. So the goal is, myself working with you guys one-on-one. We're going to complete the screen. It takes 15 minutes or so, and then I'm going to take all that information on my own. I'm going to create a report for you guys. Your coaches are going to see that report. You're going to have that report, and then they can really individualize a program, to address those issues.
All right.
All right.
So this is the first of a weekly series that Mark's going to kick out. This is probably the longest video he'll ever do, and it's just going to be like 30-second to a minute videos on just things you can do around the gym to improve mobility, recovery, all that stuff.
All right, guys, thanks for your time. We'll see you around the gym.
Hey, good job.